What's up,
Hi,
everybody?
guys.
Sorry, Crystal was running late.
Always me.
To be fair, it was you this time.
It was.
It really was.
Why is it not letting me leave?
All right, so we have sound. What's up, everybody? Hopefully, we got video. It looks like we are good to go. Let's see who we got in the chat right now. We got Lily Beth here. Says excited to catch the live today. We're so excited that you're here. Louise is here. Hi, Park Hoppers. What's up? What's up? Oh, I got some little food on my shirt right now. Sorry, we were rushing to eat dinner. One day we won't rush. That won't be today, though.
See, the thing is, Nick likes to eat late. Nick is a late dinner person.
That's true, I am. Damien's here. Says, hello, everyone. Let's do this. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Running a bit late today, Louis said. Yes, a little bit.
Just a little.
As always. What's up, Kevin? Theme Park Adventures here. What's up, Valrog? What's up, Alan? It was buffering for him, but it's good now. Jocelyn's here. What's up, Jocelyn? Kevin Theme Park Adventure says, hi, Nick and Crystal. You guys like my Lightning McQueen hat? So this is the one Crystal made me for my Halloween costume that I didn't wear. It's got the 95s and the lightning bolts on it. And then the back has like our logo, but in the Rusty's colors. It's pretty cool. I didn't end up wearing it because I didn't want to destroy it with sweat because it was so hot that night. Miguel's here. He says, hello, buddies. What's up, Miguel? You here early today. I dig it. Phil's here. Hello, Park Hoppers. What's up, Phil?
What's up?
How you doing?
All right.
Kevin said, I like your hat, Nick. Thank you. I like it too. I'm enjoying it. This is a big ass bowl.
It's the only Halloween bowl we have, and you were like, put in a Halloween bowl.
I was. You don't have to talk so loud the mic hears you.
Put in a Halloween bowl.
I got the mango truly. Check this out. This might be some early release merch right there. Crystal made this. It's like etched. So we may start making these for anybody who is trying to get down on Truly Tuesdays with us.
Yeah, I'm also working on a wine glass version too.
It's pretty cool.
An insulated wine tumbler.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I forgot my sunglasses upstairs.
You forgot your sunglasses. It's not that bright in here.
Not my sunglasses, my regular glasses.
Go get them.
My eyes. No, it's fine. My ankle is hurting. I don't feel like running up the stairs.
That's fair.
I am good.
Dave says, what up, everyone? Glad to catch the live this week. Missed you. We're glad you're here too, Dave.
Yeah.
Louis said, I thought you were late because you were getting into a giant bag of candy corn. We were fighting for it. I ended up getting it in the trash, though. So.
I know. I'm getting them and I'm gluing them to a piece of felt to make him his Halloween costume.
Wow. Wow. Miss Epis here says hello, folks.
What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
Yours truly, darling, is here celebrating a birthday. Hello, Nick and Crystal. Celebrating my birthday tonight with the family, but have you running on my phone.
No,
cheers.
yay!
Well, happy birthday. I hope you have a blast. I don't know if you guys cheers to your birthday. I don't know if you guys are out or just at home, but cheers, and I hope you have a great one.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I hope you're having a great dinner at least. All birthdays should be on weekends.
I agree.
Unless you work weekends, I guess.
True.
Desi Rodriguez here said, let's go. Let's go.
Where are we going?
I don't know, but we're going.
Where are we going?
We're doing it. We are doing it. So, y'all, I got... Crystal's isn't in yet.
No,
so I get to flex.
Yeah.
I got that new iPhone 14 Pro Max Plus Extreme Edition. No, I'm just kidding. But the i14. Why do I keep saying i14? The iPhone 14. Like I'm trying to say
I
iOS.
That you're struggling.
I know, but I got that new iPhone. I'm loving it so far. It was supposed to not come till like next week or late this week,
right?
But it came early, so hopefully Crystal should be here by the 30th. So should be nice. Should be nice. Yours truly, darling, says thank you so much. You're welcome. What are you having for dinner, anyways? Cynthia says, hi, Nick and Crystal. Crystal, are you going to try the Jazz Candy Corn Drink Milkshake?
Where is this at?
Is this at Jazz Kitchen? Cynthia, I think it's at Jazz Kitchen, maybe.
I don't know. That sounds good.
I feel like you have to, you know? Miss Eep said fancy, huh? Is fancy. Very fancy.
You fancy, huh?
Fancy. Pinky up fancy. I am really liking the new iPhone, though, for the iPhone people in the chat. It's very fast. It's we had the 12, so I didn't get to mess around with like the cinematic video of 13, so that's been kind of cool. Looks pretty good so far, though.
Yeah.
Looks good. Louis said, don't forget to hit those likes, guys. I know. I was like, what are you doing? You're not interacting very much.
I'm sorry. Somebody had just messaged me asking about pictures.
We've been really busy on the weekends doing photo sessions. Crystal had posted in our community Facebook here, and it blew up. We basically have at least a session a weekend or a session a day on the weekends usually. Yeah. So it's been good, though.
Okay.
All right. Said, I want the new 14 Pro Max in purple. That's what I got. I love the purple. It's like a subtle purple, though. At some angles, it just looks like brushed aluminum. It's like a brushed purple. I like it, though. It's subtle. I got like a case that has MagSafe, but the case kind of has a dark tint to it. It's not like a clear case all the way. It's like tinted a little bit. Yeah. So it makes the purple look a little different. But you can see it like some angles, it really glosses out and looks silver almost. Right. But I like it overall. The camera on it seems really good. Haven't really got to play with it too much, like in the parks at all yet. I did have it for Scary Farm, but I had the gimbal and camera, and since you couldn't take a damn bag into the park, I just kind of left.
Me carrying it, so I had to use my phone.
I just kind of left it in. Probably should have used my phone, to be honest. But I still wasn't like logged back into all my apps and stuff yet either. That's like one annoying thing is getting logged back into everything. You know?
Yeah.
I have the 12 Pro Max right now. So that's what we have.
Yeah.
Crystal's still rocking it. Hers is kind of junk, though.
I know. My speaker doesn't work.
Yeah, her speaker went out, and then we were going to like insurance it out, swap it. But it's like, you pay that money, and it's like, well, the new one's a couple months away. Mm-hmm. It's like the speaker phone works. So if she calls you, it has to be on speaker. Yeah. So it kind of sucks. But we were like, well, let's just wait until the new phone comes out.
And I hate people that like walk around the store with their phone like
on speaker. It's not so bad if you're like FaceTiming though.
Right.
At least people understand,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. You're one of those people.
Only because I have to be.
Oh, Cynthia put upside down smiley face. Only Android user in my family.
Oh no.
I was not that this is a phone tech video, but I was a hardcore Android fan.
Yes.
For a long time.
Oh my gosh.
I had the first couple generations of iPhone, and then was an avid Android fan until I loved the Note series. I loved how big they were back when all the Apple fanboys were making fun of how big the Notes were. And now, like, the Pro Maxes are the same. I loved the size of the Note. But I ended up getting rid of it when that Samsung phones were, like, overcharging and possibly exploding.
And they weren't allowed on airplanes?
That's what did it. Like, I was fine with, like, the battery life being kind of, like, changed by software, but you couldn't take them on planes. And I was flying for work back then 2 or 3 times a year. And it was right when I was going on a work trip. So I was like, well, I have to have a phone. And I didn't want to downgrade to the previous year's non-Note Samsung phone.
Yeah.
So I ended up just the year before Galaxy, I ended up going back to iPhone. That's probably the iPhone 10, I think.
Maybe
I 10. I don't know. But it's been a while. But I'm not. Now it's like AirPods, watch. Like I'm just firmly in the ecosystem. So it's like, it is what it is. I'm really excited to see what they do with like folding phones in the future.
I know.
I don't think it's quite there, but I do think it's getting there. So, y'all, I still have the 10X. The 10S, I need an upgrade. It sounds like it might be time, Priscilla.
Right.
At this point, you might even be able to get like a really good deal on the iPhone 12 or 13, which would still be a really good upgrade from your current phone, especially the 13. Like, I do feel if you have the 13, I don't think the 14's a need, but to go from the 12 to the 14 seemed like a pretty decent little jump. My bad. It's a candy corn cream soda and has cake vodka for 21 plus. Looks good for those of us that like candy corn. Downtown Disney at Jazz Kitchen. That sounds pretty good.
I did hear about it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Louis said, watch your Scary Farm video. Crystal looked like she handled the scares better this year.
I feel like I did. The review that got me really good.
Yeah.
They were more interactive this year, I think. Like,
well, we didn't post the Scary Farm video last year.
Oh, that's true.
So
last year, I think just because we were getting off of like all of the restrictions with like face masks and everything,
right?
The scares weren't really getting like super close. Like just a quick like scare by.
Yeah, it did feel more interactive this year. Like,
this year,
they were back to like being in your face and like
face.
They were like whispering like really creepy stuff to.
Oh my gosh! One of them kept telling me she wanted to take my eyes.
Yeah.
The scarecrow.
Her face in that part of the video is like.
That was like my first like scare interaction.
Kiss.
Like I didn't know what to do. I'm at the point where I'm like, if I carry a conversation on with them, they won't scare me as bad. But then they still scare me like pretty bad. But yeah. The scarecrow one was pretty creepy.
The maze?
No, the scare
actor.
Yeah, he came up to me telling me he wanted to wear my skin.
Yeah, Crystal was like, the skin's 40 years old, you don't want it.
Yeah.
And he was like, it looks delicious. I'm just like,
but
whoa.
he's whispering this like creepily in my like,
and that's what's pretty crazy is like I'm right there, and on the interactions, like you can almost never hear them.
Yeah, so like the scarecrow was like, your skin looks delicious. And I was like, no, it's like it's 40 years old. You don't want it. He's like, I want it. I want to wear it. And I was like, no. Like it was horrible.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like the shotgun mic basically never picked up them, but I could get your response, you know? But it was pretty good. If you guys haven't checked it out yet and you're interested in going to Scary Farm, or you just like scary stuff, you guys should definitely give the video a watch. Mm-hmm. We had a really good time. We got to see a lot of good friends.
Oh, yeah.
We hung out with Mike and Kenny from Dream Park.
Right.
They were on last week in our chat. Maybe they'll join today. But we had a blast. We pretty much spent most of the night with them. Mm-hmm. We ended up linking up with Blue's Judy, who you guys all know and see in chat.
Yeah.
And
she has a video up, guys. Go like it. Go subscribe to her.
Yeah.
I wish nothing but the best for her. Yeah. She's great.
And then like her, Versace Vibes, and Jessica, who doesn't have a YouTube though. I don't think Versace does either.
I don't know.
He's big on TikTok though. Yeah. He's always going live on TikTok. They came over to watch one of the carnival show with us, which was amazing. We'll talk more about it though. But that was really fun. We of course got to see Peter and Kitra for a little bit. Got to spend a little bit of time with Nick and Ashley from Mouse Vibes. Got to spend very little bit of time with Magic Adventures.
Magical. Oh no. Magic.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Maybe and Janelle.
Yes. We got to spend some time with them. Very little, like after the event. Chris Rogers scared the absolute crap out of Crystal.
I wish somebody got it on video, but I'm glad nobody got it on video.
I really wish we would have. Crystal legit threw her Spirit jersey bag and her cane at Chris.
I'm surprised it's not on his.
I know. I'm surprised he wasn't filming.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't.
I
know. NJ Production says, I'm back. What's up, man? What's up? Louis said the one with the wings was cool. So yeah.
She was so pretty.
The opening of our video, it wasn't the first thing that happened or anything, but for the opening of our Scary Farm video, we used that footage. We were walking into Ghost Town, and dude, HHN, like we've said before, has really great houses, really great mazes. But man, the scare zones at Knott's are just next level, and there's so much fog. The smoke machines are going, and this like dead raven creature like comes out of the fog,
like literally out of the fog.
And like Crystal's like, "You're so beautiful," and then she opens her wings. We didn't even realize she had like openable wings. You could just kind of see them. Opens her wings, comes right up to the camera. Makes like a little like bird screeching noise, like low though, and then a fog machine kicks in and covers the camera in fog. And when the fog clears, she's gone, dude.
She's gone.
Just disappeared. Like you couldn't like plan that better. It was probably the coolest thing of the night. Like I loved it.
I'm going through Chris's video real quick.
Oh, okay. What's better, Uni Studios or Scary Farm? Honestly, Desi, I'm gonna say Scary Farm. We haven't done Universal this year yet. We were supposed to go Saturday. We had some family stuff going on, so we ended up canceling going and just staying home. But we did do it last year. I think Scary Farm's better. I think that the scare zones are top notch at Scary Farm. The mazes, the two new mazes this year, Bloodline and Grimoire, we loved. They were great. One is an interactive laser tag shooter.
Yes.
But I think if you took that out, the maze would still be really fun.
Yeah.
And then the Grimoire was like also kind of interactive, really trying to tell a deep story. What that story is, I don't 100% know. They open a book and say some stuff, and you kind of go back in time. But like artistically, it's a beautiful maze. And then also last year they had a new maze, Mesmers, which is like a carnival circus.
Yeah.
And that maze is phenomenal. So like I would say between the new mazes plus some of the old ones that are still pretty good, add in the entertainment and the scare zones.
Yeah.
I think Knott's is the one to go to, personally. If you can only do one, I would personally do Knott's, unless you're like a really big fan of like the franchise monsters that Universal has houses of.
Yes.
You know, then maybe Universal's for you. What rating scale would you give Knott's versus HHN? I would say to me, Knott's was like a solid 9 out of 10 this year. Yeah. And again, we haven't been to HHN yet, but
and we didn't even go through all the mazes.
We didn't, but we've been through them all before. Right. But we didn't do them all this year. Honestly, I think HHN is like a solid like 6.5 or 7. They're not far off
compared to last year. We haven't been to this year. They had quite a few like new things going on this year.
Yeah. I still stand by it. I think Knott's is scarier.
Yeah.
I think the scare zones just make it, dude.
Yeah.
Like walking through Ghost Town, like I could spend all night in Ghost Town without even doing a maze. Like just walking through Ghost Town, seeing the scare actors, and then you get over to like their old Roaring 20s area, which they call for Halloween the Gorin' 20s.
Yes.
And it's all like Prohibition style. They're all dressed up like flappers and Prohibition era baseball players, and it's just a really good time over there.
Yeah, that's like the least scariest.
No, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, it's a fun.
And then the top of the boardwalk is all clowns.
No, I'm not going there.
Which we didn't go.
No.
And then Camp Snoopy is like scarecrowy type monsters and stuff like that. So.
And I'll be going on Thursday for Camp Snoopy or Camp Spooky.
Yeah, Chris is gonna go check out Camp Snoopy with now Camp Spooky. So. Any idea when you'll be at the park next? You know, we actually don't. We don't know. We were gonna go this weekend, but we will be at a corn maze in Chino.
Yes.
Invited us out on Saturday, so we'll be doing that. Crystal and Noah and her sister went last year. I was still up in Oregon.
Yes.
So I didn't get to go, but the maze they invited us out this year.
Yes.
So we're gonna go check that out. I'm excited.
It's
way more small scale because
it is, but they will actually chase you.
Yeah.
Like they chased me, Noah, and my sister out like of the corn maze last year, which was horrible because I had my cane and I was like, I'm gonna fall. Like I don't know.
Don't run. They can't chase you if you don't run.
And then they'll just catch me and feed me to the freaking monster that's living in the corn.
You're crazy, bro. Deborah's here. What's up, Deborah?
Hi.
Glad you could join. Robbie's here. What's up, Robbie? Hi, friend. What's up, buddies? Long time no see.
Right? How have you been?
Cynthia said, what do you think of the bag policy? It sucked. I'll be honest.
Right.
That's the only thing I could be critical of. You know, I think it worked for us. Like, we made it work.
We did.
I only carried one extra battery, but normally we carry, like, our hydro flask, and I'm not trying to carry that in my hand through all the mazes.
Especially when we did the buffet and they gave us the refillable tumbler.
And that's the thing. One thing our video doesn't show is we're already at, like, 45 minutes or whatever the long video is. We did the buffet, and when you do the buffet, they give you a refillable, like, the Knott refillable cup that's good for the night, free refills. And it's like, cool, I'm going to carry this all night, like, through every single maze and scare zone. Because, like, that's fun.
Right.
Whereas last year, we just clipped them to the bag and put them in the bag.
And we lost one.
We did lose one through Pumpkin
Eater.
I did lose one. It fell off the bag. Because that maze gets kind of tight and things like... I know exactly where it fell out to.
Where your camera got flipped?
Where the camera got flipped, yeah. This year, there's like some stuff that swings and one of them hit the... I thought I timed it, but it hit the gimbal and The camera's like, boom. I was like, oh, dang. But you couldn't see anything in that maze anyway.
He kind of hitting himself, not the gimbal.
Apparently, yeah. So, yeah, the no bag policy did suck. What we did see people doing, and I think it's pretty shady of people, I don't know if they were getting busted by security later.
Right.
But there were pass holders that came into the park before the park closed, put their bag in a locker, and then
when the event
started, they got their bag out of the locker and wore it.
Yeah.
So we did see not a lot of people doing that, but we did see people do it. I asked 2 people specifically how they got their lounge fly in, and they both gave me that same answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if security told them anything or anything like that. There were rumors that there were certain mazes out there that they didn't want bags in, and I'll call BS on that because we went in the new mazes this year. That's not the issue. The issue was obviously what happened this summer.
Right.
And they were trying to keep people safer by having less stuff to go through.
Yeah.
We made it work. I didn't like it. I would like to be able to carry my backpack. I like to be able to have my hydro flask. So yeah, that's kind of, I think, the downside.
Yeah.
It was a warm night. The mazes are warm, so you want to drink a lot of water. So I do feel like we drank less water than we normally would.
Mm-hmm.
But we made it work overall.
Yeah.
And they do make medical exceptions.
Right.
So if you have a medical need, they do make exceptions. So for Crystal's diabetes, we could bring a bag. Their rule on medical exceptions for bags, though, is that the bag can't be any bigger than necessary for the medical stuff you're bringing. So let's say for Crystal's diabetes, she's bringing in her meter, her insulin pen, some wipes, and her pills, right?
Right.
That's not a backpack full. That's not even a lounge fly full.
Right.
It's not going to be bigger. She does have a diabetes bag, but she would have had to carry it. And then you're still now I'm carrying my insulin, shaking it up.
Right.
You could leave it in a locker, but then now it's now I need my insulin pen and we're at the back of the park.
Right.
So now I got to walk and go get it and then go back to get your food or whatever.
Right.
So it's not optimal. So I would say that was the worst part. We made it work. It wasn't a big deal, but it was a little annoyance.
It was.
Yeah. And there were other people too that brought their stuff in, put it in a locker, and then left the bag in the locker, but at least had it to go to one of our buddies brought his all his camera stuff, right? And he put his bag in the locker before the park closed, and then he would go to the locker and get a lens and swap it. He didn't carry his backpack around. He didn't break the rule. So I thought that was a good workaround. Mm-hmm. But the people who blatantly broke the rule, I don't know if Knott was busting people or not.
I think that's so dumb too because you're paying for the locker. Now you just left a locker empty for somebody that could use it.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hi, off topic. Thoughts on Deadpool 3? Super
excited. I'm excited.
Super excited.
Yes.
There was a comic back in the day where Deadpool kills every single Marvel character. He kills every character in the Marvel universe, basically.
Right.
And I was thinking it'd be really cool. I think the end of this movie will end with Deadpool coming into the MCU fully. I don't think he'll be in the MCU in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And I think the movie's going to, quote unquote, kill the Fox universe off. That's what I think it's going to do. Who knows what they end up doing. And Deadpool will be the only one that survives because that's his thing, and he'll make it into the new series. But super excited. Love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. And I've wanted them to interact in a movie for so long, as Ryan Reynolds has as well.
Yes.
And so it's really cool to be able to see them together finally. Dave said, loved the Halloween videos. You guys ever thought of doing the 17th floor? If it gets at Fullerton, you have to sign a waiver, I guess. Yes, we have not thought about doing it, though. That is definitely out of my comfort zone.
Out of my comfort zone.
Way out of Crystal's comfort zone.
100%.
I think I might think about doing it if I didn't have to crawl on the floor and do some of those things. Because I'm not super mobile. That's a lot.
Right.
I will say though, Dave, Noah does it every year.
Yes.
So Disnoa Land on Instagram and here on YouTube.
Yes.
If you're not, I'm sure you've seen him in our videos. You've seen him on our Instagram. He will usually do it every year.
He lives for it.
So he loves that event. I think last year he did the Upcharged event where they kidnap you after and take you to another location. So definitely pay attention to his content if he does it. So it's a little out of our comfort zone, one of my coworkers / friends at work, Kevin, always does it every year too.
That's so funny.
It's just too much for me.
Kevin's such a I see him being a Christmas lover.
Kevin comes off like he'd love Christmas, and he probably does, but he also loves being super scared. So it's crazy. Cynthia said, I thought I might just go to Scary Farm for the first time this year. It seems really good. It was really good this year. I'm excited. Like we were saying in our video, if this, and we were talking to Mousewives about it, we're like, if this is how good 49 is.
Yeah.
So next year is the 50th year of Haunted Knott, which is crazy. But the rumor is they're like, I don't know if all new mazes, but multiple new mazes next year. They're gonna blow the lid off. Mm-hmm. We did 2 shows at Scary Farm. We did Dark Magic, which was a magic show. It's in the Birdcage Theater. I thought it was not very, very good.
It was corny.
It was corny magic. The guy doing it looked very like Norman Bates.
Yes.
Pulled that vibe off very well.
Yes.
I don't know. It was a little too corny for me. Crystal enjoyed it.
I did. But I like corny stuff like that. Like it wasn't scary at all.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I think we would have been better watching. They have a Muppet.
Yes.
Like an uncensored Muppet show, which is run by, I think it's Jim Henson's son. He is from the Henson family. And we should have watched that.
I know. I want to go back and watch it.
So we'll probably go back to do that. And then they have a show, Carnival. Mm-hmm. It's a carnival sideshow. Yeah. That, you guys, was
amazing.
So good.
It was so really good.
They had some like hip hop dance routines at the beginning, which were really good. Like Jabberwockies level good. Like it was good.
They were really good.
And then they have the sideshows. They had a girl that like swung and hung from her hair. Yeah. Which I was way more entertained with than I thought I would be. And then they had somebody that I thought he didn't fire breathe, but he did like a lot of fire routine, which was really cool. We had a dude that stacked chairs, which he was probably the lamest of the whole show, but still super entertaining and very talented. Like I couldn't stand on 2 chairs, so super talented. And he did an amazing job. And then some dude that like ran around in a giant spinning death wheel of a cage. It was
crazy.
Really good. Really good. They work a lot of comedy into it. Really good. Mm-hmm. A must watch.
Oh, yeah.
It runs multiple times throughout the night. It's probably like a 35, 40-minute show. It is worth it, though. 100%.
Yeah.
Can't wait for your Camp Spooky vlog. Yes, you're going to have to do a vlog.
I know. I was thinking about it.
Boog's Life is here. What's up, Jay? Tapping in real quick. I love you guys. Everyone smash that like button and continue to spread love. Thanks, Jay.
Yes, spread all the love.
If you go back, let me know. I might be in. That's what Robbie said.
Dude, Robbie, yes.
We'll let you know.
Yes.
We'll definitely let you know.
We have like a small group that wants to go, so we'll totally add you to that list.
Yeah, we want to go back for sure. We didn't end up getting last year. It's so weird how Knott's does it, but last year they sold the pass for this year. And we debated buying it, and I was like, I just don't really want to buy a pass for next Halloween now. But it sold out, and it was only $100. So it was definitely a missed opportunity. But to be fair, I think our tickets for opening night were like $45.
Yeah.
So like, if we only go twice, we won't really spend more than the $100.
Right.
But I could have seen us going multiple times.
Oh, for sure.
Because like, we do have the pass for HHN, which we haven't been able to get to yet. That pass was $200.
Yeah.
And like, we're getting close to where we can't even use it every night.
Oh no.
Like the last like 2 weekends of October, we can't even use it.
Oh, damn.
So, like, we have to go soon.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have to pull up the dates so we can figure out when we're going to go. And even if it's, like, a weekday and we can only go half the night, like, we need to go or else it was just a waste,
right.
You know? But stuff happens, you know? It happens.
I mean, would it be you if it didn't happen that way?
No, probably not. Probably not. Dave said, so what are your thoughts on Magic Band Plus coming soon? And no Marius Nights. So we did Marius Nights last year.
Yes.
Our video that we put up was called Not So Marius Nights.
Which we're okay with it.
So we're not missing Marius Nights. Honestly, I will say like after Marius Nights last year, I was very worried because obviously the event sold out before everybody went. Mm-hmm. We were very worried that the event would be popular, and then Disney would start to hide stuff behind the paywall of a party.
Right.
Because right now, we get holiday fireworks and we get the holiday parade for free.
Right.
And I would hate to see the day where it's locked behind a paywall again.
I know. I just hope they find a way to incorporate the Muppets Carol, like, either into the parade.
Yeah.
Or give it its own little, like, caravan, not caravan. Cavalcade.
Cavalcade, yeah.
Time slot.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah, the Muppets Carol, I think, was the best part of the night. And that was the only thing I would say we really enjoyed. Like, none of the mobile ordering worked for us that night.
I'm so sore.
I'm sorry. Like, none of the mobile ordering for us worked that night. The character meet and greet lines were, like, ridiculously long for a small event. There just wasn't enough for me to justify the cost of it.
Yeah, and then the little parties, like, how they said they have a holiday party in every land, like, they were pretty lame.
They were pretty lame.
Yeah. We weren't amused.
We weren't impressed.
Yes.
So I'm cool with no Marius Nights. If they would have brought it this year, we would have gone again to see if things got better from last year for y'all. But we're cool with that. But like Crystal said, it would be awesome to see them bring to see them bring the Muppets Christmas Carol as like a cavalcade. Because it did, so it like kind of cavalcaded and then stopped and they did a full show. Mm-hmm. They don't have to do that.
No.
It could just carol up the path and down the path, or like up and then down later.
Right.
It would kind of still be the same effect. They could modify the songs.
Right.
And obviously the driver is not singing, so.
Right. Like there's no need for a stop.
Yeah, it wouldn't have to. So, and then Magic Band Plus, I'm super not interested in. I love the idea of like the interactive like smuggler stuff.
Right.
But like, I think again, my problem, the Magic Band Plus at Disney World, Magic Bands period, they do more at Disney World than they're going to do at Disneyland out the gate.
For sure.
Which I think is a missed opportunity because they've like perfected them in Disney World.
Right.
But I will say our last trip, I didn't wear one. We got one. It came free with our room. I didn't wear it because I did everything with my Apple Watch.
Right.
So that's why Magic Band, I'm not really interested in wearing two.
Right.
And then Magic Band Plus specifically.
But then you'd have matching tan lines.
That would be an upside for sure. Except that you'd have to like, I wouldn't be wearing a Magic Band at home, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they do more with it down the road.
Yeah.
It will probably speed some stuff up, like guests wearing it, swiping it. But like, what I love about Disney World is they've gotten rid of all of their turnstiles.
Right.
And as a big dude, F turnstiles.
Right.
But as a like speed thing, F turnstiles. So when you go to Disney World, each entrance has like 4 Magic Band stations, and like you're in quick. You just tap your phone, you're in.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping that they modify our turnstiles. I just don't know if they're going to, like when that's coming. It should speed up people getting like lightning lane returns though, because you're not like pulling your phone out. Oh, my Wi-Fi is not connected. Oh, my phone's so slow here.
Right.
It's like, oh, scan, go in. So that should help at least.
Right.
So, Robbie said, period. Marius Nights was not the business. Yeah, it really wasn't.
No.
Missy said the Muppets was the only cool thing. 100%.
It
really was. The Muppets thing was the only thing I was hoping to see from that night, Dave. Oh, you know what? I take it back. The Muppets thing was the best.
Right.
When we were walking down Main Street at the end of the night.
Oh.
They had all the projections on the building, and they made it look like something right out of like a Charles Dickens movie.
Yes.
Like it was very like 1800s Christmas on Main Street.
Yes.
And it was so dope.
It was.
And
but those are projections, so I really hope that they can.
I really hope they bring those.
Yeah.
It would be the perfect way for
especially after the fireworks.
I was gonna say after fireworks, or like the last hour of the night, from like the last snow forward.
Right.
So that would be cool. That would be really cool. Did anyone else get the latest Disney survey? I don't think I got it. They don't send me surveys anymore. They know better. Bernie, what's up, Bernie? Hello.
What's up, Bernie?
Oh, Jennifer Triciano's here. Joined late, so I have already been brought up. But what is on Crystal's shirt? Is it a ghost?
Oh no!
It's a tombstone.
This is the new Spirit jersey, of course.
So Knott's the Spirit jerseys too, y'all.
Yeah. So this right here is the Knotts for this year's Scary Farm. I know they only do it. They don't have like a regular Knotts. Like they have it for the Boysenberry Fest and Scary Farm. That's all I've seen so far.
And the Christmas one too.
Yes, and the Christmas one. So it's actually
it's a tombstone. It says R.I.P. on it.
No, it says KSF for Not Scary Farm.
Oh, all right.
There's little skeletons dancing down right here. And then on the back, can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it perfect.
All right.
And then Not Scary Farm.
Yeah.
It's a cool Spirit jersey, though.
It is. I like that it's the thinner material.
And it's made by Spirit Jersey,
yes.
So it is a real Spirit jersey.
It is.
But it's a cool one. I liked last year's better.
I do too.
Crystal was wearing it towards the end of our video. So if you guys look at like the end of our video, I think you were wearing it.
Yeah, and it has the jack-o'-lanterns.
It has like the jack-o'-lanterns. I like last year's a little better, but this one's good.
Yeah, I think this one goes in the dark.
It looks like it might.
Yeah. We'll have to check it out later.
Purple Princess here said, my question is, why do we not have an AP Magic Key entrance with all the pass holders Disneyland has? It would really speed up. So yes and no, I think. We've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. Disneyland's like Magic Key / pass holder ratio to regular guest is so high that line would still be the longest, I think. But as Purple Princess brings up, none of us really have to have our pictures taken. Mm-hmm. So it would be fast.
Right.
So, I mean, if it happened, would I be okay with it? Yeah, absolutely. Right. But I think at a quick glance, that line most days would look worse than every other line.
Right.
You know? Whereas Disney World is like the opposite. Their ratio is the other way. Mm-hmm. You know? So it's like one of those things. I think that's why they haven't done it. But I would still be for it. I'd be cool with it.
Right.
And like she said, you would avoid that. It's always the worst. You pick the line you think is going to be great, and you get behind that family that they're taking their six pictures, and you get the cast member who's either got a problem with the phone or maybe just not the best with technology, and you're just like, dang, we chose wrong, you know? It happens. Jennifer says, so cute.
Thank you.
Let's see. Louis said, because in my best Kanye voice, Bob Chapek does not care about pass holders. I mean, you're not wrong there either. That's not wrong. I'll drink to that. But yeah, Knott's was a freaking blast. We had so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. I really cannot wait to go back.
Yeah, we really are trying to go back soon.
Like, can we trade somebody our Universal?
Right. We haven't even used it.
I know.
I wonder, maybe I should just hit him up and be like, yo, we moved. We had a family emergency. We're not going to make it. Can I cancel these? No, I mean, we want to get to Chichen. I just don't know if we're going to get our $200 worth out of the pass this year. So hopefully we still will if we force it.
I mean, I just need to go once with you. Once I go with you, then I'll join Noah multiple times.
Yeah. 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 When Knott's goes on sale for next year, I will absolutely be buying it.
Yes. I need to stop eating it.
Oh, I would like some.
Oh. They're the cheddar ones.
I noticed.
Oh, okay.
So this is our Halloween bowl. We're still put this in Disney style. It's all got all like the characters on it.
They're cute.
It is cute. It's plastic, but it doesn't look plastic, and it feels almost ceramic.
I know, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
I found that at TJ Maxx. I believe it was $12. That's the price on myself?
No, you took the price off. Yeah, I was like, you're usually pretty good about that.
Yeah, I try to rotate my Spirit jerseys, so I have quite a few for the Halloween season.
Yeah.
I think I've only worn the candy corn one.
I think so. Purple Princess said, now I look forward to what Spirit jerseys Crystal is wearing on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have so many of them.
No, not at all.
You guys, our closet's pretty good size, and a good chunk of it is literally just Crystal Spirit jerseys. It's pretty ridiculous.
So, like, let's see, my hanger rods are 1, 2, 3 sections, and 1/3 of them is all my Spirit jerseys.
Yeah.
Squished on that one section.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's my fault, but it's ridiculous.
There it goes. Jennifer, she had just posted off topic for tonight's subject, but we just took our 18-month-old to Disneyland for the first time, and he cried on every ride, including the tram. Any tips from anyone to make him not so scared? Bring him over, I'll scare him. I do that to my nephew all the time. honestly, like, are you guys pass holders? Are they? Okay. The more you go, the more he's gonna get used to it. Make it fun. Maybe when you get on the tram, at least, like, give him a snack that he likes. That way it's something, like, enjoyable for him to do. Like, open up YouTube and have, like, fun music going. I would say some stuff like that.
I like those tips.
Yeah.
We had the opposite problem with our nephew.
Yes, our oldest nephew.
He would cry getting off the rides.
Because he didn't want to get off.
He didn't want to get off. So every ride was like, bro, we'll go get in line again.
Yeah. And so many people, especially like Fantasyland, all the cast members were like, go ahead, you guys can stay on. He likes it so much. So that was fun back in the day.
Which was awesome, but also kind of made it worse. Because then when it didn't happen, it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. And then, I mean, the same for the rides. Like, just make it fun. Clap. Like, you may feel stupid. Just do your whole wheeze and your yays and make him dance and whatnot.
I still have to do that for Crystal sometimes. So.
I have to do it for Nick. That's the other way around.
I actually have to do it for Jay.
Yes.
He's such a grumpy Gus.
Yeah, our little toddler.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie, when's your birthday?
To be honest, I can't wait for the Christmas spirit jersey because this Halloween was not the business.
I like the Halloween one for this year. I think it's super cute.
I like it, but I don't love it.
I like it because it has Mickey in his little pumpkin suit.
That's true.
And it has little ghosties on it.
Whoa. The mic was going.
It was. No problem. I hope those help.
Drew in the moments here. What's up,
y'all?
Up,
What's up,
dude? Drew, I hope
I know,
y'all
I
are
was just gonna
safe.
say.
To all our Florida friends out there.
Yes.
Drew is one of our favorite Disney content creators and friends out in Florida.
One of, yes.
Yes, I said one of.
I was going to say, if Kirk hears you.
I said one of, not our favorite. I said one of our favorites.
No, he is definitely one of our favorites.
Yes.
He's the best.
Who are still only internet friends with.
I know.
So we're gonna change one day. We all promise.
If you need safety from your hurricane, just hop on a plane over here. We have plenty of room.
Fly out. I don't know about plenty of room, but we have room.
We have plenty of room.
And we have no rain. I promise you, no rain.
And if there is, it's not going to be anywhere as bad as what you're experiencing.
So yeah, but stay safe. I think there's probably far enough inland for more the hurricane's gonna hit, but you just never know. It's
so crazy that like everybody announced that they're closing for like at least the next 2 days.
Yeah. So I was talking. So one of my, he's on our team. He doesn't report to me. He reports to the other supervisor. But he's in Florida.
Yeah.
And he's in an area where the hurricane wasn't gonna hit, but it changed a little bit.
Yeah.
So they're still not gonna get like slam by it because it's more inland. But they're expecting like consistent like 70 and 80 mile an hour winds. So he called out this morning and he ended up, because I guess he's into like, I don't know, maybe radio or something.
Okay.
Like the handheld ham radios or whatever they are. Because he said he had to take all his antennas down.
Oh.
Because all his hobbyist antennas.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't blow away. So he called out today to get the house like ready.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was covering all the windows.
Okay.
Like they have storm shutters, and I think he was just going to close those. Whereas the last big hurricane, he also boarded up all the windows on top of it because they were going to get hit by it.
Yeah, that's crazy. One of our friends, Alicia, she was saying that like it's weird because on her block, like everybody's either like, nah, it's just a little bit of rain and wind, and every other house is like, board it up, get everything out of here. And I was like, that's so, like, it blows my mind that everybody's so, like, one or the other.
Yeah. Hurricane party or nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Robbie said his birthday is October, the 20th of October.
Oh, you're just a couple of days before Maverick.
30. The
big 3-0.
Purple Prince said now's a good time to get more spirit jerseys with a 30% discount.
I know.
She doesn't need the encouragement.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was the first thing she said is, what spirit jerseys do they have that I don't have?
I know.
As I said, none probably. But you could always pick up like another black one or something.
Exactly.
Drew said, thanks guys, we're waiting for the chaos to begin. Yeah, just stay safe, man.
Yes, please.
Stay safe. The parks are going to be closed for the next 2 days, which is like Crystal said, that's crazy.
Right.
We actually have a bunch of friends that are out there right now.
I know.
So I don't know if they're going to come home now because the parks will be closed. They're going to wait it out.
Right.
I think the airport's going to close tomorrow too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So, but it's most of that's just precautions, you know?
Right.
Hello, Mama. Hi, you two. I'm on my iPhone, so my comments will be slow. It's okay.
No worries.
It's okay.
We're just glad you're here.
Yes, we are very happy you're here. We're just hanging out tonight.
Right.
Not really a lot to talk about. Even like we were talking, like, are we gonna go live tonight? Because like I don't know, I don't really have like a lot to talk about. Like, is Knott's like enough to talk about? We're like, oh, we'll end up talking about other stuff, you know. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, like in the actual comments, you know, feel free to ask us anything. We can change topics. Like we said, we covered Knott's. We loved it. We want to go again. We have to buy a separate ticket. We don't have the pass for that. We weren't like invited for media or anything. So that should probably tell you how much we enjoyed it, that we're willing to spend the money on it again. Also helps that I think Scary Farm is a pretty affordable event.
It really is.
Buy your tickets in advance online. You save up to like half off.
Yes.
Don't buy them at the gate. Knott's wants you to buy them online. Let's see. Park Thrills passes here. Hey, you two, everyone. And then hey, everyone in the chat, man. Happy birthday at Bugs Live. Thrilled I can catch a live tonight. This is Edwin and Kelly.
Oh, hi.
What's up, buddy? I always forget that you guys changed your name. Bummed we didn't really get to spend any time with you guys. And we obviously didn't do HHN where we would have seen you guys for sure.
Right.
And you guys were at Scary Farm. We didn't even see him, did we?
I think we saw Ed.
In quick passing.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. We did see Ed.
Right.
We didn't see Kelly, though.
I feel like I did.
I don't know.
No, they were at the carnival show.
Oh,
at the
okay.
end.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But we didn't get to, like, hang with him.
No. Just after the show.
Favorite thing, Tyler wants to know favorite thing about Scary Farm.
Honestly, that's the circus show.
The circus show was really
the circus show and the
I think
scare
it was called
zones.
Carnival.
I think so. The
really
scare
good.
zones are so amazing.
Yeah.
And I really, 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 really liked. Was it Bloodline? The Bloodline maze.
Bloodline 1842. It's like steampunk.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be a vampire hunter, but you're like recruited by vampires.
Yes, I liked it because I think Ashley said it the best. Whether you're my friend or my foe, you give me a gun and everybody's dead.
Yeah,
to survive.
Because we were just shooting anything that moved in that maze.
Yeah, anything that moved.
But it was like a laser tag, so you get a big gun to carry around, and it's interesting. But I mean, Ashley did say it well, but I liked your point that you felt more empowered in that maze.
Yes.
And less scared.
Yes, 100%.
So I thought that was an interesting point of view.
Yeah.
My favorite thing would be probably the scare zones, especially Ghost Town. Also Carnival, but I really enjoyed the Grimoire maze, which is a new maze this year.
Yeah.
There's a scene where you kind of like, I don't want to give a lot of away, but like, it's like, I don't want to give it away, but it's very stylistically, it's very monochrome, it's very cool.
Yes.
And it was unexpected in that maze.
Right.
So I don't want to give a lot of story away, because they did try to tell a story. I didn't understand all of it, especially while I was going through it, but it was really fun. Laurel's here. I may have missed it, but how was the buffet? We actually didn't talk about the buffet at all.
Oh, my hair got really blue this time.
Oh, yeah. And we left the buffet out of our video because the video was just too long. But the buffet, we didn't shoot it in a way to make it its own video this year.
No.
So it's kind of just wasted footage, unfortunately. But the buffet was good. The food was good. I wouldn't call it amazing. For the buffet, just get the earliest one you can if you go.
Honestly, I wouldn't even go to the buffet. I would just go to the carving stations. Yes. Like, get a few of your sides that you want. Like, the mashed potatoes were good.
But the carving station food was really good.
Yes, they had prime rib, and oh, man, I've been dreaming about it ever since.
And I think for that, it was worth it. Plus, you're going to get in the park a little early. So if you want a good spot for the opening ceremony, or the whole back half mazes, the 4 mazes by Ghost Rider open early at 6:30 opposed to 7. And you could knock out all 4 of those mazes in that 30 minutes.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? So that would be the recommendation.
Yes.
So that made it worth it. So always great running, and you guys had a blast this year at Knott's. I know. I wish we got to hang out more, though.
We need to plan it more.
I wish we would have done like an actual maze with you guys.
I know. It's always Ed.
I know.
Ed and Haunting of Hill House at HHN.
Yeah, Ed fell down.
he threw himself back.
It was a fun time. We had a great time with him at HHN last year. So I wish we would have been able to do a maze with you and Kelly, but
I know.
There's always next year or later this year, maybe. Who knows?
Yes.
So what's the next Lego set you're gonna build? That's a great question. There's a bunch of boxes over here.
We should just throw number them all and throw them in a hat,
right?
And then pull a number.
I think this guy's gonna be next though.
He's so cute.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be next.
He's so cute.
It's either him or this guy. This one seems like more fun though.
He's so cute.
This one's pretty repetitive.
Yeah, don't know. I like this little guy.
Yeah. So I think he'll be next.
I just want to put him by my bedside.
Right. He is really cool. Me. Yep, but I think that'll be the next build. Can you still do Disney on a limited budget? Any tips? You absolutely can.
Yeah.
Obviously, so the first tip would be to go through the days and price them out, right?
Yes.
Because based on when you're going, weekday, weekend, time of year, there are going to be different tiers. So it's tier 1 through 5. 1 is the cheapest, 5 is the highest. So think of 5. Most of summer are tier 4 to 5 days. Most of the holidays are tier 3 to 5 days, you know? Yes. So those are going to be the most expensive. So if you can go during a tier 1 or 2 day, you're going to pay the least. You might pay as little as $89 or $99 for a non-park hopper, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be the first thing. Obviously, if you're trying to take family and kids and they have school, you are going to maybe be a little bit more regulated to those tier 3 through 5 days.
Yeah.
Like everybody else, or a weekend, right?
Right.
But that just means that's where most of your budget's going to go, right?
Right.
If you haven't been to Disneyland in a long time, Damien, and you want to spend the money, Lightning Lane may be worth it for you and your family, especially if you're stuck going on a tier 4 or 5 day,
right?
When it's probably going to be busiest, you know?
Right.
Think about when you're looking at those tier dates and it's telling you the prices. Just think tier 1 is going to usually be your least crowded days, and tier 5 exactly.
But you also have to think, if you go on a tier 1 or tier 2 day, you're going to have
you may have attractions closed.
Yes, attractions are closed.
Though they may be closed.
Park hours will be shorter.
Exactly. So you really have to balance it. You go on a tier 5 day, chances are, not a guarantee, but chances are the park's going to be open 8 to midnight.
Right.
Most likely, right? 8 to 11, at least Disneyland, right? DCA is never open past 10. Unless it's a special event.
Right.
So those are kind of your first things. What can you afford ticket-wise? If you haven't been in a while, is Lightning Lane worth it to you? If you want to ride everything, it probably is. If you don't buy Lightning Lane for all of it, I would at least get a Lightning Lane pass. I would at least buy the individual lane for Rise of the Resistance if you haven't been on it yet.
Yes.
Because that line is going to suck up the most of your time. If you want to save money, go at the end of the night for that. But if that ride goes down around 9 o'clock, it's probably not coming back up. And the ride goes down a lot. So it's kind of like a crapshoot, to be honest. The first place you can save money is bring in snacks.
Yeah, Hulu actually said that.
Yeah, eat the money.
Yeah.
No, but what we do when we go to Disney World, all right? I'm not going to say I'm a very budget conscious person, unfortunately. I wish I was more budget conscious. But what we do at Disney World, though, is we tend to stock up on snacks in our hotel room.
Yeah.
So even if it's just Pop-Tarts, even if it's a bagel, if you have a toaster in a hotel room, do something that you can eat your breakfast in the hotel, right?
Yes.
Because breakfast tends to be you're rushing the most. So if you can eat something in the room that'll keep you full until the 11 o'clock hour, which you figure the park opens at 8, you can eat it on the way in.
Yeah. I
mean, you're golden until 11, eat an early lunch, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to save your money there. Churros, if you're really trying to save money, Chris and I split churros most of the time. They're like this. It's a snack. We grab one soda or one drink and a churro, split them, and it's the perfect snack, right?
Right. And we do that with even the cheddar bagel at Maurice's Treats.
Yeah.
We split that. We split even a pizza from Pizza Planet.
Yeah. Or
it all depends on how I'm feeling, honestly.
Obviously, pasta dishes are great to share because they tend to be fuller.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want a lighter lunch, you could eat a heavier meal, but still share it. We do that pretty often. You're not going to get very good trying to share the burger and fries.
Right.
That's not going to fill you up. But the pasta dishes tend to fill you up. And then you could even bring lunch and leave it in the locker.
Yes.
It's really going to be up to you, but we highly recommend you put some snacks in your backpack.
That's what we usually do. Like we'll get Pringles.
When we're there all day for like openings of stuff, like granted we're there to try food for YouTube and stuff, but we usually will have beef jerky, cans of Pringles.
We take our hydro
bars. We take our hydro full of water.
We'll bring electrolytes too.
Yes, electrolytes. And what you could do to save money on water too is bring a few water bottles, store them in the locker. Bring a hydro flask.
Freeze them.
You freeze them, store them in the locker, or you don't even have to freeze them. You get free ice from the park.
Yeah.
You can just fill your hydro back up with ice, and then you're not buying $3 to $5 bottles of water.
Right.
You've brought in three $1 smart water bottles.
Right.
So there are lots of ways. You have to be a little crafty and a little thrifty with it, but you can still do it. You know?
Also, check if you're traveling to Disneyland, make time to go to the Target that's up the street. Yeah. They have especially if you have little ones. I don't know who you're traveling with and whatnot, but go there, put the little souvenir gifts in your backpack. When they're walking through the store, they're like, "Oh, I want it," and then you take them out to go to the bathroom and whatnot, and then, "Hey, look, I got something for you for half the price."
Right.
Yeah.
Cynthia said, "Do you think it's possible to do all the mazes for Scary Farm without Fastlane and see the Carnival show?" I would say yes on a weekday.
Right.
On a Thursday or a Sunday, I would say almost for sure. I don't know what the attendance levels look like for this weekend. I didn't see anybody posting about it. Most mazes opening night were walk-ons.
Right.
Throughout the night. The only mazes that really got lines all night was Mesmer's. And then the two new ones, Bloodline and Grimoire. Those had long lines. But if you do the buffet, you could knock out the first 4 probably before the park even opens.
Yeah.
So I would say you absolutely could. I would say there's also a few that are skippable, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would say that
Dark Entity.
Dark Entity is totally skippable. It's not my favorite maze.
Yeah.
It's very you're on a spaceship that was taken over by some kind of monster aliens.
Yeah.
It's not a great maze, I don't think.
It didn't age well.
It hasn't aged well, thank you. That's a great way to put it. The scare actors and stuff still great.
Right.
It's not the best maze.
Yeah.
The Depths I also don't think is a great maze. Waxworks I don't like, but it is a very popular one.
Right.
And all 4, and then those 3 and Bloodline are all in the back by Ghost Rider,
right.
Behind Ghost Rider. So you could skip 2 of them, do Bloodline for sure, and then do Waxworks. But Bloodline and Grimoire are probably going to take up most of your time. Most of the night when we were there on a Thursday, most of the night, the other mazes were less than 15 minutes, pretty much throughout the night. So I think you definitely could. Ed says, definitely enjoyed the Carnival and Bloodline. Yes, they were so good. They were so good. Damon said, thank you for doing the Plaza Inn dinner where you couldn't see anything. Very helpful. Yeah, we are really bummed about that, but we're really glad that we got to show that off so other people don't spend their hard-earned money on it, Let us spend our hard-earned money. Hey guys, hope you are well. Ninja watching at the moment. Simon, you are probably at work.
Hey, right.
So thank you for being here. We are well. We are good.
Yeah.
Miss Eep said the Goring 20s area looked interesting. I haven't been in years, so I don't know. It's a great area.
I fell in love with it last year.
Yeah, we really like it.
The one scare actor, her name is Val. Her character name is Val. She we became really good friends after that. We talk to each other every day. So going to Knott's Berry Farm, my whole mission was just to see Val again. Because
Crystal was we need to go. She's gonna be out between 10 and 11. So let's go then. Let's go.
Yeah. So she
that area is a lot of fun though.
It is.
It's a bummer that there's no maze over there. So back in the day, that's where the bumper cars are. They used to build mazes in the bumper cars.
Remember that one year it was that 3D?
You had to wear 3D the red and blue 3D glasses.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good. I remember some of the rooms were pretty creepy. And then they had a Vegas, a Leaving Las Vegas, Nicolas Cage kind of thing before. I wish they would put a maze over there. I would like a Goring 20s themed maze. They need to do that. But yeah, that area was really cool. Who Mama said, Where was your buffet? I'm staying at the hotel and going to the hotel buffet. Our buffet was in the park. It was in that restaurant in Ghost Town. I don't know what it's called. But like right across from Ghost Rider.
Yes.
I forget what it's called.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but it was inside the park.
Yes.
I've heard good things about the hotel buffet too, so it's cool that you're doing the package. I think Carla and Kiko did that package too. You guys invited us to that dark magic show. Kelly wants her 45 minutes of life back. I'm going to blame... Yeah, so I'm sorry about that, Ed. I wanted my 45 minutes back. That show was way too long. I blame Mike from Dream Park because it was his idea to go see that show.
Yes.
So I'm going to blame Mike.
Yes.
So you can bill Mike for that 45 minutes of your guys' life.
Yeah.
He's good for it.
You said they might be joining?
No, not tonight.
Oh, okay.
No, I forgot to message him. I wanted to ask them to come on and talk, but I forgot to message him. I'm going to come back to that, Carlos. We always split so we can try new things. That's a great idea, Lily. That's the best way to do it. I know I know on some of our videos it looks like we order so much food. And
but there is an army behind us.
But we usually have a group of people. Like if Red is with us, I'm surprised she's not here tonight. If Red is with us, she doesn't always like to eat on camera. Especially when we first were starting, when she was first starting to hang around with us.
Yes.
So a lot of times Red will buy stuff and she'd be like, you try it on camera. But it's her food, you know?
Right.
And then so obviously like Jay is more comfortable eating on food on camera, giving a review now. Noah don't care.
Yeah.
But we usually have a small army of friends and with us, so it helps. And we like to just share everything. Lily Bell said, Plaza Inn, buy one drink, get unlimited refills. Fill your water bottle before you exit. Yeah, we do that. And we also fill our water bottle up at Alien Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
And then we have a whole video on where you can also fill your water bottles up around the park. You're going to have to ask for ice. Obviously, at Plaza or Alien Pizza Planet, you can get ice, no problem. Who almost said the restaurant's called Spurs, and you are 100% right. Thank you. Ed's just laughing. Yeah, that was totally Mike's fault. Hit him up. Yep. Tell him you want that time of your life back. Because I felt the same way. Carlos had asked your thoughts on Andor. So, Andor dropped. It's a Star Wars show for those that don't know. I'm sure most of you guys do know. It takes place after Episode 3, but before Rogue One. So, the Empire is in charge, but Rogue One hasn't happened yet. Thoughts? What you think, Chris? 3 episodes dropped last week.
I really like it.
Yeah, I mean, for me to say I really liked it would be an understatement. I loved it.
No, it was from being like not a diehard Star Wars point of view. It's easy to follow. You don't need to know hardcore Star Wars characters, info, whatnot, backstory. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm glad they dropped the first 3 episodes. I think watching them the first 3 are very a self-contained part of the story. So I think it was smart that they dropped 3 to start with. I think we talked about it before, but when they first announced this show, I was like, nobody asked for this.
Right.
Nobody cares about Cassian Andor. And then they dropped the first trailer, and I was like, well, I guess I'm going to eat my words because this looks freaking amazing.
I remember, yeah.
And I think what they've really done is been able to capture lightning in a bottle, I think, with Mandalorian and with Rogue One. And honestly, unpopular opinion, but we both love the Solo movie.
I love the Solo movie.
It's actually Crystal's favorite Star Wars movie. And it's in my probably top 5 or 6. I really enjoyed it. Plus, anytime Donald Glover's in anything, I'm automatically in.
Yes.
But I think they were able to really capture that original Star Wars trilogy feeling very well. Something that the sequel movies 7, 8, and 9, and the prequels, which weren't really meant to capture that grittiness, just couldn't do.
Right.
And so I really loved Andor, the first 3 episodes. I love that we finally are having a main hero character who's not really a hero.
Right.
He is very Han Solo, shoots first. He gets himself into some sticky situation with some guards very early on.
Yes.
and he does not do the hero thing. And
no,
that's all part of his storyline. If you've seen Rogue One, he obviously ends up doing the hero thing. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Sorry, but that movie's like 7 years old, so it's your own fault. But it's a good. I really loved it. I loved it. I think what I was telling Crystal is I love is if you've watched the of Andor, they have a new type of like droid that we've never seen before, and I just love that like we can be this many movies into Star Wars and they can still give you droids that like make sense stylistically. And the galaxy's huge. It makes sense we haven't seen all of them.
Right. And I also love that like
he's also clearly like falling apart, kind of a piece of crap.
Yeah.
So like obviously we haven't seen him, you know?
I love that like the droid that he is like is totally like ancestor of R2.
He has that look for sure.
Yeah,
like he could have been like an early like prototype for like astromechs.
Yes.
For sure. He definitely has that look. But not like the flexibility and mobility of like an R unit.
Right.
Yeah. And see that's what's cool, and that's what makes me excited that Crystal has really moved into liking Star Wars, because like for you to pick that up
it
means they're doing a good job in the storytelling. So we're loving it now. We're also watching House of Dragons, which we're 2 episodes behind on now, so we have to catch up.
Yes.
And we just caught up on
Rings
of Power.
Yes.
I always want to say Lord of the Rings. It is, but it's not.
Right.
If you guys are watching Rings of Power, let us know in the comments what you guys think. We're super loving it.
Yeah.
So, Louis said, unpopular opinion, Disney beignets are trash.
I love its benefits though, because it makes so much more sense.
I would say
yes, I agree.
I don't even think that's an unpopular opinion.
No.
I think it's just the truth.
It is.
Purple Princess said that Snow White water bottle is beautiful.
Thank you. It is painted by our good friend R2J2. R2Jade2.
Yes.
She is on Instagram. I believe she has her Etsy store. She is taking orders at the moment. So, yeah. She does amazing work. I love it.
She's ridiculously talented.
Dude, yes.
Ashley Torres is here.
Ashley!
Ashley.
I miss you.
She said the Solo movie was so good, to be honest.
Yeah, come over. We'll watch it.
It was.
Yes.
It really was. Ashley, why have we missed you guys?
I know.
So much.
We need to see you and Cody.
You have no time for us. But we have no time for you either.
No, make the time.
We'll make it.
Make the time. We'll see you tomorrow for dinner. Just kidding, not tomorrow. We're having steak. Thursday.
We'll buy more steaks.
Yes. I thought that was thunder rumbling right now. I was like,
it's a motorcycle.
What the heck?
The thunder outside is revving its clouds at us.
Yes.
Yeah, Solo was so good.
Yes.
I wish we were getting the full trilogy out of it.
I watched Hulu Mama said I watched Andor, but don't recall any of the 3 episodes. I need to rewatch them again. Yes, drink some coffee beforehand too. That way you're awake and you remember.
Yeah, you might have been like multitasking or
right.
something.
No, for sure.
We really enjoyed them though.
Yes.
They were a little slow maybe, but I think they set up, like, I don't think too slow. Like, I think it's a good pace.
Yes.
I just think that maybe for some people it was a little slow.
I think, I could say like there were bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like not the whole like first episode was slow.
Yeah.
Like they did a really good job at like giving you character background.
And you're really finding out like who Cassian is.
Yes.
He's like, how did he get involved with with the rebels and stuff like that, so I think it's really cool. Carlos said Andor expands the Star Wars universe without the need of lightsabers. I was just going to talk about this, Carlos. So perfect. Stormtroopers or the Force, and I like it so far. And I think that was really cool to see overall in things like Solo and in things like Rogue One.
Yes.
Where we don't really have Force users, right? We don't really. I know Darth Maul kind of made an appearance in Solo, but he didn't play like a prominent role, right?
For sure.
And so the galaxy is so huge, everything doesn't have to revolve around Jedi and Sith. I will say, I'm a fan of Jedi and Sith. I would love some Knights of the Old Republic TV series to happen at some point, but I'm also 100% okay with what we're getting now. I remember when Rogue One was first announced, as an avid reader of all the Star Wars books growing up, I thought it was going to follow Rogue Squadron. That was where I thought it was going to go.
Okay.
And so for those of you that aren't Star Wars like nerds, Rogue Squadron is like they kind of become the most elite squadron in the rebellion.
Okay.
Of starfighters, right? They're like the top gun guys, and so in
the top gun guys
in the Star Wars lore, like Luke flies with Rogue Squadron to blow up the Death Star. Like that's why his call sign is like Rogue.
They call it Tauntaun.
I don't. They have Porkins. I'll always think it's messed up that in Episode 4, A New Hope, the fat guy who gets blown up, his name's Porkins. Like, you couldn't come up with a better name for the fat guy. It's a little messed up, honestly. But I thought we were going to get a Rogue One movie, and I'd still love to get a Rogue Squadron movie out of it. I thought that's what Rogue One was going to be. I would love that. Just think Top Gun, but in space, pulling off missions against the Empire and heists. Like, you could even set it before A New Hope. Or you could set it after the movies when they're taking back. Like, some of the really good Rogue Squadron books were when they had to take planets back from the Empire after they beat the Empire. Like, the Empire didn't just give up, you know?
Right.
So, we're boring Crystal now.
No, I felt like I didn't get to rest at all today.
No, you were kind of go.
Yeah. So now that I have the truly in my system.
Louis said House of Dragons is fire.
It is.
Literally.
Yes.
Literally. We miss you too. We'll make time. Ed said House of Dragons definitely fire. I agree. It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Hulong said, yep, I'm multitasking while watching TV. We're all guilty of it sometimes. Yeah. Should I start watching Andor, House of Dragons, or Rings of Power first? I'm behind right now.
Yes.
You know, the upside is all of these shows you just listed, Ashley, are weekly drops.
Right. So it's easy to
catch up. I would maybe start with Andor tomorrow.
Yeah.
Knockout, because we'll have a new episode tomorrow.
Right.
I think we'll have a new episode tomorrow. So that'll be like 4 episodes. Maybe save Rings of Power till it's done and just binge it.
Oh, that's true.
It's pretty crazy to think. So
they're pretty long.
They're 1 hour episodes. Some of the episodes are over 1 hour.
Yeah, we were watching one of them last night.
And I will say Rings of Power is slow.
Yes.
Not boring because I'm really enjoying the lore.
Yes.
But
there was one yesterday out of the 2 that we saw that it felt like it was going on forever. Yeah. But it did have its highs at the same time. So
yeah, there were some really great scenes still. Yes. But I think the one you're talking about, the problem without spoilers, is that there's basically a kingdom trying to decide if they're going to help another kingdom. Yes. And the whole episode, they're like, we'll help them. No, we won't.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will. No, we won't. Yes, we will. No, we won't. And it's they literally go back and forth 6 or 7 times, over the politics involved in helping them.
Right.
And you're just like, oh my God. But I've been reading a lot of people's reviews on Reddit, what they think, and a lot of people hate the show. A lot of the really die-hard Tolkien fans.
Of course.
Because what they're doing is the storyline they're telling in Rings of Power takes place over 1,000 years. So in that story, they're mad that some of these characters are where they're not supposed to be, especially human characters. Because in the Tolkien universe, human characters live a similar life as we do now, 60, 70, 80 years. Dwarves live, I think, maybe 100 or a couple 100 years, and the elves are immortal. So if they were to do this the right way, basically you'd have your elf characters that are constant, and you'd have multiple new human and dwarf characters come in.
Right.
And I think that would confuse people. So they took this 1,000-year of story and have condensed it, and people don't like that. You know what I mean? But it's always like that. They always condense, like Harry Potter condensed.
Right.
You know, so.
I can see that.
House of Dragons is amazing, though. So. Also, Cody has me watching Clone Wars right now. You'd be proud. I am proud.
So proud of you.
I am proud.
Can't wait till you watch Rebels.
Crystal loves Rebels.
I love Rebels. Rebels is my favorite.
Rogue Squadron was a great series. Would make a great series on Disney Plus. Agreed. Right? I think it would be an expensive series, but with the use of the new technology that they use for all the background screen, you could get away with kind of minimal major set pieces. I think so. I think it'd be really cool. So much Star Wars material to be made into shows, movies. Agreed, dude. And I think a lot of it works really well as a show.
Yes.
I think Star Wars lends itself to the show format. I'm not saying I don't want movies. I still want to be able to see Star Wars on the big screen. But I do really enjoy it as a series. Like I said, I think a Rogue Squadron series would be great. I think if they do the Knights of the Old Republic storyline, I either want it to be a multiple season series or I'd like it to be its own standalone trilogy. So hopefully we'll get that eventually.
Right.
Carlos said the director of Andor directed Michael Clayton and The Bourne Identity, and the show has vibes to it. That makes sense for sure. I can see those vibes. We're loving it. Like I said, what we haven't watched yet, since we're on the topic of shows, is the new season of Cobra Kai.
Oh, I know.
That season dropped, and it's like we're still trying to catch up on all this stuff.
Everything else.
The last couple weekends have been so crazy busy. Like we haven't even, like I said, we haven't even caught up on House of Dragons. We're 2 episodes behind on that, or at least 1. We might only be 1. I'm not sure. So we'll probably end up watching and catching that up tomorrow. We're caught up on She-Hulk, which we're still enjoying.
Yes.
It's a fun show.
It is.
I'm having a good time with it.
It's a good break in between everything else.
It is a good break between like the more serious stuff.
Yeah.
And I think She-Hulk's about to get really good. Like it's going to start to get really good. But yeah, we got to watch Cobra Kai.
Yes.
That looks pretty good.
Yes.
I don't even remember what happened last season. They'll do the recap though. So that's fine. Oh, and then Jay was here on the weekend. He ended up spending the night on Saturday. We were supposed to go to HHN, but like I said, we had some family stuff going on. We had some stuff we had to take care of. So I ended up not going, but Jay still came up, spent the night. Sunday was his birthday.
Yes, he went with us to a photo shoot.
He had a photo shoot with us on Sunday morning. We dragged him with us, and then we went to lunch for his birthday.
We did.
But on Saturday night, we were just hanging out here. We had like a cheesecake in the fridge. We sang him happy birthday.
We did.
I didn't even realize it was happening until Crystal had it out. But we ended up watching. This is the funniest thing. Jay got he on his way. He stopped on his mom's on his way here, which is where his mail goes, and he had ordered some Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Yes.
And he opened them up when he got here, and of course he had to wear them around the house.
It was like watching a kid open up his present that he's been dying for.
He didn't realize that the Crocs like light up when you walk,
like total kid
the headlights and like the taillights come on, and so he was like, "Did you guys finish?" We were talking about the Cars shorts that dropped on Disney Plus Day, and we'd only watched the first 2. We liked them because we liked the car. Like obviously we like Cars, but we hadn't finished it. And so he's like, "Well, let's watch them." So he puts his damn Crocs on while we're watching the show. But it was good. We finished the Cars shorts, and I think they were fun.
Yeah, they were good.
They were cool.
They're entertaining for kids.
Well, Jay loved them. So
he's also a toddler.
I like that they like expand the lore of the car. Like you get to see more of the Cars universe than I feel like you would. Like if you
in a movie,
if
they made another movie,
but sometimes it raises more questions. So,
what was all the questions you read off of Reddit?
Oh, people were like, "There's a flashback to like World War II."
Yeah.
So is there like a Hitler car? Do the cars have religions? Like the Pope there is the bulletproof glass, meaning somebody like has probably tried to assassinate the Pope before. Yeah. So like, there's like a lot of weird things that it brings up, So. What's more challenging to shoot, HHN or Scary Farm? I would say maybe Scary Farm. It's darker.
Really? I would say HHN because most of their stuff happens in mazes.
But the mazes aren't as dark.
Oh.
I mean, they are.
You're the camera guy, so that's your question to answer.
I feel like Scary Farm's harder to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both similar though. Similar. The better. This is like, I'm a very big fan of like the best camera you have is the camera in your pocket. But when you're filming like low light events like this, the best camera is the like most expensive camera you can afford, kind of thing. I did notice a drastic improvement in quality this year from the camera we shot with last year to the camera we shot with this year.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the only thing that makes HHN really hard to shoot is that they use a lot of copyright music.
Yes.
Like the houses that are based around franchises tend to use the franchise. Like the Exorcist maze last year uses the Exorcist music.
Right.
The whole maze.
Right.
And so like you post that and it wants to like demonetize you.
Right.
wants to copyright. And like, I don't really mind having a video demonetized because we don't get like 500,000 views and make a bunch of money off of it. But the problem with once a video is demonetized is YouTube doesn't push that video as hard either. So like, you don't want a video to be demonetized because then it might not be available in certain regions, certain countries, and YouTube doesn't push it. So in that aspect, Universal Studios is always hard to shoot at because they always have copyright music everywhere that you have to be aware of. But I think Scary Farm is darker. So. Yeah. I'm enjoying She-Hulk, except the ending of episode 1 was so unnecessary, not appropriate for young kids. The episode of episode 1 was a little out there. I mean, I don't have young kids.
Wasn't it a credit scene though?
It was, but
so
like,
it's easy to like turn off before
once you know about it, though.
Right?
You know. So yes, I could see that though. But you know, you could probably say the same thing about some of the scenes in Love and Thunder.
Right.
You know.
Right. Or what about in Avengers when they talk about Captain America being the ass of America?
I don't think that's as bad.
No?
I don't think that's as bad. I mean,
if you had a 5-year-old daughter, you'd be okay with her walking around Avengers campus saying that's America's ass?
Yeah, 100%. That's the wrong person to ask. You know what I mean? I'm the wrong person to ask.
And this is why we don't have kids.
But I probably wouldn't want my 5-year-old daughter telling Thor that he flicked too hard. Like, damn it, Zeus, you flicked too hard. You know? That's a pretty good Thor impression. I thought he was here. But I was like, oh, where's he at?
Oh, yeah?
I thought so.
What's your go-to camera for dark environments? I use one.
Why are they all melted, though?
Because...
Is this your fault, or is this Target's fault?
It's because Reese's.
But they're, like, really melty.
Well, it's warm in here.
No, they're always melty. They've been melty since the day you bought them.
Then throw them in the refrigerator. I don't know what to tell you, princess.
It's not going to unmelt them. I'm saying they're not, like, in ghost shape.
I'm sorry, princess.
I'm just trying to know if it's your fault or Target's fault.
It's Jay's fault. Who's carrying them?
That's fair. My go-to camera for dark environments is going to be the Sony A7S III that we do all our vlogs with. I think, honestly though, any like modern mirrorless camera, you're going to get pretty good low light out of. For Sony's lineup, the A7S III is like the best beast right now. If you're using Nikon, the Crystal Z6 does amazing in low light as well. And then for Canon, I don't know. I can't see Rudio's comment on here.
Okay, so Rudio got his member for 12 months. A whole year. You're a year, Park Hopper.
Dang.
Yay! He said, pray for me all. I'm going to take a 4-year-old on his birthday to the parks tomorrow during a heat wave. Appreciate all your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
Rudio.
take snacks.
Take snacks.
Take candy.
Yes, but not melty candy.
No, take like Starburst.
Or some gummies, like gummy.
Oh, buy some Goofy gummies. Goofy sour balls too.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. We have a video of all the places to stay cool. That might help. Go on It's a Small World 12 times.
Don't skip it, sweat. I'd rather sweat. Yeah, good luck, man. I'm sure you're gonna have a blast.
Yeah,
dude. It's gonna be so much fun.
I love taking kids to the park.
It's a lot of fun. It's so different.
Yeah.
Plus, they get worn out, dude. 4 years old. He's gonna be done by like 2. Put him down for a little nap.
Go to the Grand, hang out there, drink something at the Hearthstone.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he takes his little nappy nap.
Yeah, it's a great idea. What we find fun. Said thanks again for the buttons. It was so great finally getting to meet you.
Yay!
So glad. Yes. Glad we had buttons on us.
I know.
I felt bad for everybody we ran into at Not Scary Farm. We met a lot of new people. We actually got stopped by a lot of like teenagers and like maybe young 20-somethings, but like, you know, they seem like teenagers to me now. Anyways. Right. We got stopped by a bunch of kids.
Right.
No, but a bunch of like teenagers and like younger 20-somethings stopped us throughout the night like multiple times.
Yeah.
I guess we probably look ridiculous though, because like we have Crystal, who doesn't look ridiculous like any more than she does now. She look like this, but more scared, which maybe is the ridiculous part. But then you have me with our camera on the gimbal, and then you have Mike with his even bigger gimbal. And then you have Kenny
with his little Gorilla Pod.
With his Gorilla Pod, but all big cameras.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are these dudes, you know?
I felt like I had my own, like, reality show.
It kind of felt like that. Like, while we were filming, I feel like Crystal was reacting, and all three of us are filming it.
I know.
And I'm like, it's like,
I don't even know which camera to look at.
Like, should I be sending, you look at ours.
I know.
Ours, which you did. I'm like, should I be sending Mike all this backstage footage of them, you know?
Right.
So. Hula Mama said, I don't think a 5-year-old cares that Captain America has sex. And to be honest, I don't care either.
I mean, it's a given.
Crystal cares.
I do, because it wasn't me.
Because it wasn't her. So
I hope they have a stroller. They get tired with all that walking. Yes. That is definitely a must-do. I remember when, like, cast members got free stroller rentals. And I used to always rent a stroller, even though we didn't have a kid when I worked there.
I remember that.
Just because, and even like we'd be going later in the day, so it's not like I was really taking it from anybody that needed it. But
they don't like run out of strollers. It's wheelchairs they run out.
And that is true.
I mean, dude, I get tired of that walking. Nobody gives me a stroller.
It's considered a wheelchair at that point, though.
That's true. That's true. This Jack mix is fire.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it. I feel like I need a ranch to mix with it.
It'd be pretty good, but I like the cheddar mix.
Today's Walk Channel's here.
Yo.
They said, hey, Park Hoppers, we miss you guys at Not Scary Farm opening night. Maybe we'll see you guys next time. When's the next time you're going? We're trying to figure out another day to go.
Yeah, we want to go another day. Did you guys buy the pass last year, or did you guys just go one day? And how we missed you guys. I don't know how we missed you. But it was a crazy night. Everybody was there, so.
And we only stayed at the front of the park.
I would say the bottom of the park.
Yeah.
We didn't stay at the front. We were back by the Gorin 20s. That's the back of the park.
We were there for like 10 minutes.
No. It was longer than that.
We were there for 10 minutes.
I found this on the web.
Oh, thanks, Siri.
What did she find on the web?
I don't
know. Rita said, I'm there strictly for Chunkwa calling. I only push P, not strollers. Rudio, I miss you.
Yeah, dude.
I really need a park day with you. I feel like I'm just going to go to the park every day for a week and just have people meet me there. Because I feel like I haven't seen anybody in the parks in like forever.
I'll just stay here and slave away, don't worry.
I'll come back and pick you up when you get off work.
Such a waste.
No, it's not.
We have the pass for the year, but we only bought one night for Scary Farm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wish we would have bought the Scary Farm pass last year before it sold out. Once it goes on sale, we will be buying it. Lily said, we need this heat to go away so we can wear our Spirit jerseys to the park.
Yes.
For real, though. I don't have a single Spirit jersey, but I need this heat to go away as well. Because it is too hot. It is too dang hot.
It is.
It was 105 here in our house today.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
That's like unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. When are we going, Rudio?
I know. We need to get out there.
I know. We're thinking of maybe going Sunday night.
Yeah, we were thinking about it. Even if it's not like a full night, because I'll have to work Monday.
Yeah.
I could probably start late though, you know?
Yeah.
But that would be pretty
I'll
cool.
drive home. You always sleep on the way home anyways.
Yeah, because LA traffic and stuff shouldn't be bad from there.
Yeah.
And it's a straight shot.
I was saying, even if there was,
now that we just take the 210.
The 210.
Yeah. It is overdue. We haven't hung out with you at the park since May, dude.
I know.
Crystal's birthday.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Oh, okay. That sucks. You should probably, if any of our mods are here, if you just want to take this down. But I hope Terry gets better. We headed back to the new mazes. We did see you in line in front of the Knott's Bakery, but didn't get a chance to walk over.
Oh, probably we were in line for guest services.
Oh, yes, probably. Yeah, we were over there. That's true. Yeah, we did head back to the new mazes right away, too. It was totally worth it. I miss Disneyland. Me too.
Disneyland misses you too.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Oh.
Danielle's here.
The legend.
Yeah. So, everybody.
I think it was Cynthia who brought it up. I don't remember.
Whoever was asking about my Tumblr, I think it was Cynthia. Or was it Purple? No, I think it was Cynthia. R2J2. She is the one that painted my lovely Tumblr.
Yeah, so you can find her on Instagram.
Yeah, same name.
Stupid talented. Ridiculous and unacceptable. It is, Rudio, that we haven't hung out. It is.
Danielle, I need to let you know that to this day, Maverick still kisses my water bottle whenever he sees it. Not once, not twice, but like 5 times.
Also, we need to put an order in for a new Tumblr because Disneyland never found ours.
Yes.
So, whoever kept our Tumblr, I hope they
I'm just going to say it's a living in Haunted Mansion.
I would rather feel like it's living in Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
Well. Simon with the super chat or sticker, I can't tell. But thank you. It says, hey guys, thank you for Crystal's Scream vlog. You are very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat, Simon.
Yes.
It means a lot to us.
You are the best, Simon. Thank you for watching me scream endlessly throughout the night.
I like how it says A$2.99 because it's Australian.
Oh.
So I was like trying to figure out why I did A in front of it, but I was like, oh yeah, it's Australian. That's so funny how it comes through like that.
That is funny.
Thank you so much, though, man.
Yeah.
And we're glad you guys enjoyed it. We had a blast. It was actually a really difficult vlog to edit.
I know.
It was like
Nick kept texting me.
That video. It's a bummer that like it probably took me like 6 hours to edit that video.
Really?
It was just so much footage to go through.
Yeah.
Because like we're recording like through like giant, like I'll record and then we'll walk through all of Ghost Town, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna put that whole thing in there.
Right.
So it's a lot of like cutting it, coming back to it. It was a lot. It's like one of those videos you're like, I spent so much time, it better hit like 10K.
Right.
But like it's not what's gonna happen.
I think we're at like 800.
Yeah, it's
under.
It's just like it was a lot to edit.
Right.
So. Yeah, our dollar is crap against your dollar. You know what? None of the dollar amount matters to us. We appreciate the thought behind the super chat, though.
Yes.
We appreciate that. So
we just appreciate you being here and hanging out with us.
Yes. You could have just said, hey guys, thank you for Crystal Scream Vlog in a normal chat, but the fact that you wanted to give a little something means the most to us. So thank you. What I did hear is crap against the dollar right now is the yen.
Oh, I know.
And like flights to Japan right now for next year are like ridiculously cheap. So we've been kicking around a trip to Japan for a while now.
Right.
They're supposed to open up like Tokyo Disney like fully. Because we were talking to a buddy that lives out there, and he was saying that you actually can't even buy a ticket for Tokyo Disney right now without a Japanese credit card.
Oh, wow.
So, like, you have to be a resident to buy it.
Wow.
So, that's pretty interesting. I don't believe you can pay cash right now. So, he said it's not a good time to go, obviously, for obvious reasons. But that they should be fully open back in April of next year. But who knows if that's going to be the case. Like, obviously, Japan has been very strict with the COVID restrictions. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, April could come and they could extend it. So, it's really kind of sketchy to try to plan a trip, you know?
Right.
So, Louis said, when are we getting bar hopping duo? When it cools down a little bit.
Yes.
But we are planning it. We have a few people we've roped in to come along.
I know, we have.
A few other creators. So it should be a good time. It'll be a really good time. We just have to figure out which bars we want to hit for sure.
Yeah.
And then plan it out. I think I would like to end at
Trader Sam's.
Trader Sam's, though.
Yeah.
Like that would be like the chef's kiss to end the night.
Yeah.
You know? But we want to wait till it cools down a little bit.
Yes.
If we're going to get dehydrated, I don't want it to be hot too.
No.
Funny, those hydro flasks never are found. My daughter lost her Walt Disney Studio beautiful yellow one in the park.
How lame.
That's a bummer. You know, I really thought they'd find ours, though. Like, it fell off in Haunted Mansion the day before they shut the ride and pulled, like, it's hard to believe they didn't find it. Like, maybe it rolled someplace and they didn't find it, and I do love the idea of it living in Haunted Mansion forever.
Yeah.
But, man, I hope I don't see someone walking around with it.
Right? Take out their kneecaps.
You guys are awesome. Can't wait to come over next April.
I know, I'm
My
excited.
wife Jody just flew out to LA for a week. Wish I could have gone with her, but work is keeping me here. Yeah, some of us got to stay home and work, Simon. I know the feeling.
Sucks to be you.
Sucks to be us. She could be out here for work, too. I have no idea, but...
I think she is.
But, yeah. We're looking forward to you coming out, though. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of fun.
I know. I'm really excited.
We're going to have fun. We had an awesome time. Oh, man. That Ghost Town walkthrough is the best. I agree of the editing. There's so much happening. It's hard to use it all. Yeah, it really is. It really is hard to use it all. Like I said, we cut our whole buffet out because it was like, it's too long.
Yeah.
It's just too long. Plus, honestly, like halfway into our eating, they turned the music on like stupid loud. So I was like, this is not usable anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, like, we're done. So, which is, it's fine. Would love to tag along for bar hopping duo. There we go. Let's do it. It would be fun. I say the more the merrier. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hit us up on IG if y'all want to go. It should be fun.
Right.
I think it'd be a good time though.
It would be.
What else do we have going on? Like we said earlier, Saturday we're gonna try. Well, not try. Saturday we have a photo shoot in the morning.
We do.
And then I think I'm going to stop and buy a 3D printer on the way home from the photo shoot. So we'll see, which is not a good idea, especially if we have a place to be later on Saturday, but I just won't open it. I'll just bring it home.
Yeah.
It's way harder.
So then we'll cancel our reservations for Sunday.
Which we probably were anyways, because we might go to HHN.
Yes.
So I don't know. We're playing it by ear. We might go to Disney Sunday or we might go to HHN. I'm not really sure.
Oh, but I still need to find time. I'm going to have to go to Disneyland. Because Rachel's down.
That's probably why we booked Sunday in the first place. So maybe we will just go to Disney on Sunday, and maybe we'll try to go to HHN Thursday. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll figure it out. So maybe we'll be in the park at some point on Sunday.
Never mind. She's not in here till the 4th. 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. So I can go during the week to meet up with her.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We'll be at Disneyland April 3rd through 7th. That's going to be awesome.
Right.
I'm going to look at those dates real quick. Because I'll probably take at least a day off. We should, like, plan dinner or something,
right.
Simon. So the 3rd through 7th is an entire weekday.
We're either able to wear those Enzo rings. Nick wears them.
Yes, I
have
them.
It fits him perfectly.
Yes. I haven't worn them yet, though, but they both fit me perfectly.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah.
They're very cool. They are super cool.
Cynthia said, I don't want you guys to waste your Halloween Horror Night passes. It makes me so stressed for you guys.
I am feeling a little stressed, too.
I know.
But, you know, it sucks, too, because, like, the longer we don't go, the less I want to go. Like... I don't know. It makes me I don't want to waste $400 on these damn passes, though. So
right.
We're going to go. But, like, the longer we don't go, the less I want to go.
Right.
Yeah. Especially
we're going to have a totally, like, a big meetup when you're here, Simon. Like, everybody, we're going to have a park hopping meetup.
Yes, we probably should.
Yeah.
We probably should.
Because Hula Mama, she said she's making note of the dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know Jay and Red for sure. And probably Noah. Like, everybody's going to want to see you. So maybe we'll just do a big meetup one of those nights.
Yeah,
like,
we'll do a swinging gondola meetup.
We'll just do a regular meetup. It's fine.
Oh, just a regular gondola meetup?
Just a regular meetup.
No, like a regular gondola?
We'll do a spicy food meetup. On a swinging gondola. We'll be fine. Fun said, great to hear. Yeah, they're really cool. They're super comfortable. I have them on my desk. I was actually messing around with the Mace Windu one earlier. I was like, how can I take a cool picture? Because I want to take a picture and tag them.
Yeah, of course.
Because we appreciate it. But I was like, I want to take a cool picture where it really comes out. So
yeah,
they're awesome. They're really cool. Yeah, definitely a meetup. 3rd through 7th. See, Miss App's in too.
Right?
See, everybody wants to see you, Simon.
Yeah.
It'll be an event, man. It'll be an event.
Candy corn eating Monsters Inc. writing meetup.
If you can find candy corn in April,
I'll have a bag safe. Don't worry.
It tastes the same, I guess.
I won't open it.
Do you guys know when the Disney Hunger Celebration starts next year? January 1st or later? It'll probably be a little later.
Right.
It definitely won't start the first. But I would expect to see it start sometime in January or February, at least with some minor stuff.
Yeah.
And then as they roll it out. So I think we'll probably start to get some announcements of like when it's going to start, probably in like November.
Yeah.
November, like late November by then.
Yeah.
Like before, I would say before December, especially if they're going to launch a few things
right
early in the year. So I would just pay attention to the Disney Parks blog. They're going to have more info very soon. But I would say we'll start to see some of the smaller stuff kind of launch in like mid-January, February, and then move on.
Yeah.
From there. So.
Yeah, because you think they still have to clean up all the Christmas.
Yeah. Get all that out. And I think Christmas ends this year like kind of like not a week, but like almost a week after. Because I think New Year's Day is a Monday this year. So like the holiday stuff will stay in the park till that weekend, if I remember right.
New Year's is a Sunday.
Oh,
so it'll stay probably
it'll still stay to that week, yeah. Simon said that week is going to be bomb. It's going to be a good week, man. You're going to have fun. Hula Mama's out if we're doing spicy swinging gondola. She's out. Sorry, Hula Mama. We won't go on it. I'm so glad she rode with us.
I know. It was the best.
Oh, that was so much fun.
I love when she dropped, what did she drop?
I don't remember, but I was going to pick it up.
And she was like, no.
It's fun. That was a good time. That was a lot of fun. It's crazy that I feel like we were just at 2,000. Already at 2120.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're actually almost at 2130, but it's the only updates every 10, so.
No.
So yeah.
I'm really liking this color of blue.
It looks really good. I like it. It's very nice.
It's so nice.
It's a nice.
I need to get the teal again.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Miss Heap said, I thought I heard March, but that seems late. March is what they're saying for Magic Happens.
Yes.
So, which basically, I mean, it came out.
Sunglasses.
It came out the end of
February.
February 28th, like literally like the last day of February, I think, or 27th. I think maybe it was a little earlier, but it was like the end of February. So having it come back in March would be cool. That I'm super excited for.
Oh, I'm right here already. Oh yeah, February 28th.
Told you. Yes, it was her sunglasses. You're right. Yeah. Well, I don't think I have a lot else to talk about tonight.
I know.
I'm kind of like, I felt my energy just drop.
Yeah,
right
I felt it right now too.
I felt
your energy drop.
Yeah. Is Toontown opening March, you think? It's a great question. They said spring, I think, right?
So it's gonna be like April, May.
Yeah. I honestly,
it's gonna be when
I think they're gonna wait to see when they announce Nintendo Land's opening.
Really?
I think so.
I think they're gonna open up Toontown when spring breaks go into like high peak. That way it draws in crowds.
I think it'll open before spring break. Like I think it'll open before spring break in April. That way people can see it before spring break, but it'll still draw in crowd for spring break.
Well,
ridiculous.
So
yeah, I think it'll open in March/April. I'm super excited for that though, man.
Right?
I
hope it opens in March.
Yeah, I would like it to open in March. I'm excited to ride Whatever the ride's called.
Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Thank you. Yes, we love that ride.
I know, it's like my favorite.
It's so fun. It's so fun. Like there's very few rides.
The more that I see everybody going to Walt Disney World and getting on Guardians, I need to get on Guardians.
I know.
I am like dying to get on Guardians.
It looks so dope.
I know.
It looks so dope.
I love like Kirk and Tattoo Disney Dad on TikTok are like constantly writing it just to see like how we do here. We go on Guardians to see like how many rides is it gonna take to get this song,
right?
And like they're doing it there, and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for Guardians over there.
I need to go on it.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
Take me to Walt Disney World
eventually.
Right now.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, guys, we gotta go. No, I'm just kidding. Really, we're gonna book a plane right now.
Yes.
Lots of good stuff coming though.
Yeah.
Halloween season just in full effect.
I know.
Like I said, we're doing that maze on Saturday.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I hope it's fun. It should be. I'm thinking it'll be cool.
Yeah.
We'll do a video. We're gonna do a vlog for that for sure.
Yes.
That way, locals can have some stuff to go to too.
That's of course.
Not necessarily.
It's in Chino.
And it's probably
Chino Hills.
It's probably pretty affordable, right?
It is. I think. Let me pull up the tickets right now. That we could see.
Yeah, it's probably really affordable. It's just like a local thing, like a corn maze.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine it's really affordable. Crystal's gonna pull that up. Yeah, my energy just tanked right now. I don't know where it all went. This is a busy day though today, like work and stuff. So maybe that's where it went.
I mean, it's been a hectic past few days. So for us to finally actually sit down.
Yeah, that's true too.
So it's a 2-acre corn maze, 5 different haunted houses on the one maze. It's a House of Jack, Brujeria, Maniacs, Pestilence. There you go. Oh my gosh, and the last one is Triple Xmas.
XXXmas.
Triple Xmas.
XXXmas.
Triple X.
So how does it work? Like you go through
all
it's
of
like, the houses?
Yeah, so it's one maze. Yeah. So it's one maze that they have like mapped out through the corn.
Yeah.
And then like they have houses. Like,
can you get lost in the corn? Is it pretty straightforward?
It's pretty straightforward, but there are like we went so late in like middle of October last year that like it was pretty easy to like get sidetracked if like you didn't stay on the path.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can see where other people have like walked through and taken down the corn stalks.
Yeah.
Tickets are $30 per person. And
that's not too bad though.
No, not too bad at all. And yeah, they do have food there. Like food trucks, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Are there?
It's called the Haunted Harvest, right?
Yes, the Haunted Harvest, and it's at Frosty's Forest in Chino Hills.
Yeah, so it should be fun. We're excited to do that on Saturday. Like I said, they invited us out, so should be. Really
they have Oh no, never mind. Those are all their sister locations, but only the Chino one has the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pumpkin and tree season.
Oh, okay.
The other ones are tree season only.
Oh, okay. So they have tree season too. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do a vlog for that. We'll be posting all about that. So look forward to that. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to drop our churro video. We tried all of the Halloween churros at Disneyland. So I think that video should drop tomorrow or Thursday, but probably tomorrow. And then it looks like we're gonna make it to that and maybe HHN this weekend. I don't know. Do some stuff though.
Right.
Some good stuff coming. HHN, we're definitely gonna shoot a vlog when we go.
Yes.
I don't know if we'll do like full house walkthroughs, like their stuff's already out there. But we'll definitely be doing like showing off their scare zones and like all the good stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
Should be fun. Should be a good time though.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna end it tonight though. I've kind of hit my like.
Yeah.
I just got really tired, so I feel my energy drop. I think we're gonna end it tonight. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, it was fun.
We had a blast like we always do. Hopefully next week we'll have some like awesome stuff to talk about.
I know.
Maybe we can bring a guest on or something, and we'll do something fun. So
for sure.
But like I said, thank you guys for hanging out. We are gonna call it a night though. We love you guys.
For sure.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night and a
Good
great
night.
rest of your week.
Don't forget to like on the way out.
Oh, yes. Peace. Bye, everybody.
Bye.